Good morning. My name is Mark Willis. I'm the pastor at Marion Christian Church. And like many churches across our communities, across our country today, we're not meeting physically for worship. So I thought I would send out a short video for our members just to touch base with them, just to connect with them in another way during this time of weekly worship. This has been a very stressful week. It's been very difficult. The news that has come out has been very discouraging and at times depressing. We've seen sports leagues canceled. We've seen schools closed, businesses closed, travel curtailed, self-quarantining, things that we have not seen before in our lifetime. And admittedly, a lot of people are scared. They're worried. They're anxious about what this is and how it will impact them. I thought this morning we would touch base around the 8th chapter of Luke. In Luke 8, Jesus and his disciples set out across the Sea of Galilee in a boat. Jesus has been preaching and teaching and healing people. Are you good? Okay. He's been teaching and preaching and healing people, and he's tired. He lays down in the bow of the boat and he falls asleep. While they're out on the sea, a storm comes up. A big storm. The wind is blowing, the rain is falling, the waves are coming over the side of the boat, and the disciples are scared. Remember that some of these men were fishermen. They were not unaccustomed to being out on big seas, in rough waters, in strong storms. These were men who had been on boats many times, and they were scared about what was happening. They rush to Jesus in the bow and they say, "Master, we're perishing." Jesus stands up and he calms the storm. He looks at his disciples and he says, "Where is your faith?" That is what we need in the midst of this storm. We need calm. We need the inner peace that comes from a faith in a God that calms the storms, that feeds the thousands, that rises again. We need calm peace right now. These are stressful, tense times. People are scared. And when we get scared, we forget. We forget to love one another. We forget to forgive one another. We forget to support one another. We forget who is in the boat with us. We forget that in the mouth of the maelstrom, Jesus is in this boat. Yes, the storm seems pretty great right now, but the one who calms the storm is in our boat. I don't know what these next days, these next weeks, these next months are going to hold for us. I know that right now it seems very dark. But I also know that we are a people who believe that the dawn is breaking. We are a people who believe that the sun is going to rise tomorrow. We are a people that believe that the new day is going to break. That is the faith we carry with us. When Jesus asked his disciples, "Where is your faith?" that is the faith he is calling out to. A faith that knows, yes, it's dark right now, but the dawn is coming. We will get through this. We will adapt, we will adjust, we will overcome. During these difficult times, follow the experts' advice. Follow the guidelines put out by scientists, medical professionals, public health groups. Be safe. Take care of one another. Even though we can't physically meet for worship today, we can still be church today. Love one another. Care for one another. Use the technology at your fingertips to reach out to family and friends and neighbors. Give someone a call and say, hey, how are you doing? Just checking in, seeing if everything's okay. Be kind. Be grace-filled. Be compassionate. Be a beacon of hope during these stormy times. Be an instrument of grace. Be a vessel of God's love. And be calm. Things are a little crazy right now. Things are a little stressful. Things are a little scary. But we worship the Jesus who is in the boat with us. We worship the Jesus that rises again. Be calm. Why don't we close our time today with a word of prayer? Most gracious and amazing God, we would ask that you heal us. Those who are sick, who have been affected by this disease, we would ask that your healing hand come upon them. Those who have lost a loved one or a friend, we would ask that you comfort them, that you hold them close. We most especially ask that you would be with all of our medical professionals, doctors and nurses, technicians, ambulance drivers, all of those who must come into direct contact with this event. Watch over them, strengthen them, encourage them, keep them safe. We would ask that you heal us. Heal us of our fear. Heal us of our pride. When we think that we're invulnerable to a virus that knows no borders, that knows no nations, a virus that does not care about rich or poor, that does not care about culture or society, that does not care about young or old. Be with us. Heal us. Love us. We see you in the bow of the boat. Give us your calm. Help us to find our faith. In Jesus' name, amen.